Hey guys, Chris from the Ultimate Recycler. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 118 of the Emergency Storage Shed Cleanout series. I've started this video, unlike normal videos out in the Emergency Storage Shed, I've started it here because we're continuing from last week's box of jewellery. A great stash of jewellery that I had no idea was out there. We went through some of it last week and so many of you wanted to see me sort out more, so we're going to do it on camera today. I don't know if we'll get through the whole lot. We'll see how we go. A lot of you had guesses ranging from about $500 from this box, and we've already got over 200 to over 1,000. So who knows? I'd certainly like to find something good in here. I suspect though, if it was shop stock, anything really good may have been pulled out, but then again, people can miss things. And one other thing I have to mention, yes, that was Madonna on the badge. Thank you everyone for correcting me. I thought it was Cyndi Lauper. I don't know, I was distracted by the colours and the hair. They're poles apart really, aren't they? One of them just wants to have fun, the other one's like a virgin. So I should have got that. So you all corrected me, well done. This episode we're going to, well, we'll go through one box at a time. One of them has old watches and things in it. There's more necklaces, more jewellery. I've got a number of people wanting to buy things, so I'll try and, if you spot something you really like, send me a message straight away. I have got one subscriber who is interested in buying pretty much everything as a bulk lot because she makes jewellery. So I think I'll sell individual items and then whatever's left, perhaps we can do it that way. I'll work it out. Send me an email if you do want to pick up something. All right, let's go through the one with the watches in first. Now, if you're new to the channel, this stuff just didn't materialise in my shed overnight. I'm a second-hand dealer. I've been cleaning out other people's houses and sheds for over 20 years. And I don't remember exactly where this lot came from, but I did a couple of deals in Melbourne in the early days, and I think one of them had a lot of old shop stock. And I do remember some jewellery. I thought I'd been through it all. Obviously not, unless this has come from another deal that has totally escaped my memory banks. So I think with this box, there's a lot of modern watches. Now, these can still sell okay, and we might put some batteries in them. I'm going to have to do a bit of research. I think this one says Colorado. I might have to get my my visor to read this. My glasses aren't quite strong enough. So we'll go through it anyway quickly, then I'll do a bit more research. That's a Cartier, but I'm sure it will be a copy. It is a quartz watch. It's quite worn. Oh, it's missing the crown. Could be an original. I'll have to do some checking on that, in which case it's probably going to be worth eBaying, even broken. Just a little dress watch there. It says Geneva on it. Quartz. It's probably only a very cheap movement, but that would still sell quite well through the shop with a battery in it. Now, this is an older one, probably 60s or 70s. Obviously, the glass is no good. It's a date one. I can't read the brand. Oh, it's a Seiko. All right, so it's possibly still a quartz movement, but the old Seikos can be very collectible. Seiko, whatever you want to call it. No, it says automatic, so 21 joules. So it's a mechanical watch. Could be quite a good one. Doesn't really matter that the glass is damaged and it's got tape over it, because you can certainly put a new glass or crystal on it. So that's certainly going to be worth some research. Now, someone did point out that this was a carpet or rug, like a latch hook, but doesn't have a latch. And I suppose it's just a needle for tufting carpet. I think I haven't reread the comments since I first browsed through them. And I'm sorry, I forget who mentioned it. It's got an S on there. It wouldn't be... Yeah, I don't know what the S is for. Unless Singer made it. But anyway, that should have some value. Might only be $5. Might not be that, but we'll see. Here we have a bangle. Looks to be just basic brass one. It's got a little bit of corrosion there, a bit of green verdigris, so I know it's not gold. The other thing I was doing in last episode was a magnet. In fact, I had a neodymium magnet from a hard drive. I'll go and get that in a minute. But that's a good way of sorting jewellery. So a nice brass hammer tone type bangle should sell okay anyway. We have a watch stretchy band. A lady's watch here. I better get my head magnifier. I can't read these with my glasses. And this is what I'm talking about. Yep, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. All right. Now, does that have anything particularly good on it? It just says Pulsar, so it's probably just a basic dress watch. And the band looks a little, oh, it's okay, it's just a bit worn. I think we better, well, I'll probably check them all quickly anyway, but I would imagine a lot of these aren't going to be much more than $10 or so. Dilonga quartz, very impressive looking watch. Where was it made? Dilonga, haven't heard of one of those before. It's Japan. It might be a better quality watch than what I'm thinking. And I guess if I did buy these back in my early business days, well, that's going to be 20 years ago. That says Colorado again. It's a date one again, just a date. Oh, okay, if it was shop stock, they had $30 on it. Interesting. But that looks nice enough to sell. Certainly have to check some of those. Now, what's that? I have no idea what that is. Looks to be brass. I better go and get my better magnet too. Okay, it's definitely brass or copper. It looks to have, that's not rubber, it feels like it's a plastic. It's also tapered like a string went in there. Is that possibly some sort of string dispenser for cotton? I don't know what that is. It looks like it's got a thread that end, so it must screw on something. Maybe you do pull string out of there. Let me know if you know what that is. I certainly don't. Okay, a bangle. Oh, it's not a bangle. Well, it's a bangle type watch. It says, just says quartz. The LCD display is all bled. It's got all black over it. I don't think there's much you can do when that happens. Can't see any other writing on it, so I don't think that's anything special. This one here says guess. Oh, the back's off it, so it doesn't look particularly good. It's a Japanese, yeah, it's a Japan movement. So it is nice to see Japanese movements rather than made in China on these. I'm not sure if we've got the back for it. It's actually, oh, it's got no glass in it either. All right, so that's probably not much good. And I often put a lot of broken watches and sometimes just the bands in a container at the shop and just have a bulk lot. For someone that likes to tinker, sometimes they can rescue bands off things. For example, that one, the band actually looks quite good. I don't tend to keep a lot of it to make, make up watches. I just don't have time to do all that. Kessel, haven't heard of that one either. Made in Hong Kong, so I'm thinking probably 1970s. Bit unusual to see Phillips head screws in the back of the watch case like that. Okay, so that may just need a battery. Digital one. Another band part. That's looks like a bead. I think it's probably just a bead or a toggle maybe. Don't know what that is. That's just a handle. Maybe I think it's a handle off a nail file would be my guess. There's odd beads in the bottom of this little container. Here we have another quartz watch. Can't make out the brand on it. Nothing written on the back, so probably a fairly cheapy. That one band is broken as well. This one is another. Is this the same as the one we had before? Cartier. Okay. Quite worn on the top. And it says Cartier on the back. Paris, quartz, stainless steel. We'll have to pop the back off, but I'm thinking they're probably fakes. But you never know. That will really boost our bottom line if we get a couple of really good brands. This one, quartz. Geez, they write these small. Nothing written on the back. I can't even make that out. Not sure. You might be able to see through the camera. I can't see that. Very worn on the top. All the plating's worn off it. It is a quartz watch. I'll have to check that one a bit further. Plenty of watches, that's for sure. Okay, not sure what that one is either. Just says base metal on the back. Time Star quartz. It's got some corrosion on the dial under the hands. Nothing on the... Oh, it's got something on the back. Made in Hong Kong. Well, that makes me think 70s again. You often see a lot of stuff made in Hong Kong from the 70s. This is a nicer one. Another Seiko. Automatic. It's actually running. Well, automatic means you don't have to wind them. They've got a weight in it, and any movement will actually wind it. And it's working. It's day date. But the day is set to a different language. I know some of them have a wheel where you can alter whether it says in English Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whether it's an abbreviation from another language. That says VIE. So I'm not sure what language that refers to. There's some fractures in the crystal, but that's actually running. Case looks okay. So I think that's going to be a bit of value. A couple of Seikos. Oh, there's another. What's this one? And that's running too. Oh, it stopped. Is that an automatic? 21 joules automatic. We'll give it a wind. Yeah, that's running now. And I can't, the crystal is very foggy and scuffed. I can't actually read it. The dial has some discoloration in spots. Citizen. Okay. Oh, it does say Citizen. Oh, does it? Oh, it says Citizen on the back. Gold-plated stainless steel back, waterproof. And it's got, from Lillian to... I can't make it out, but it's got a date of 1970. It's always cool when they have dates on them. So it was obviously a gift. A Citizen automatic watch. That might be okay too. A classic 70s digital watch. Looks pretty good. There's no bleeding on the LCD. Made in Hong Kong. So, yep, 70s again. The band has broken. But that's really nice and clean. And there's not much scuffing to the case. So I think that one has not really been worn very much. Hopefully we can replace a battery in that and it goes. Master. I don't recognise that as a good brand at all. But I think the classic 70s watches will have a market. Okay, little pouch here, nothing in it. Not sure what that was. A little feather. Don't know if that's not a fishing lure, is it? No. Don't know. It's got a spring on it. I don't know what it's off. I think it's rubbish now. Here's another watch, another quartz LCD. It's a Seiko ladies watch. Very rough, a lot of plating worn through on the top. I don't expect that's going to be worth much. Generally speaking, men's watches seem to be much more collectible than ladies' watches. That's a radio knob. Oh, how about that? Not broken either. A blue one. Well, of course I've got a container of old radio knobs. And here we have a quartz clock in a horseshoe key ring. And that's got bad corrosion. Plating's coming off. Very worn. I don't think it's worth doing anything with. It'll probably just go in the dollar trinkets box at the shop. There's the back. We had one that was missing a back, didn't we? Oh, it was missing the crystal as well. What's this? Oh, coin. Oh, fantastic. A 1947 Australian threepence. So we have found some silver. After 1946, they were 50% silver. And before 1946, they were actually sterling silver. They were 92.5%. So it's very tarnished, but that's okay. I don't think it's a key date as far as coin collecting goes, but, if nothing else, it's 50% silver. A little bit of something broken. A pen refill. A drill bit, rusty on the end. And, of course, a 4-inch nail. Is that a 4-inch nail? 3-inch nail, maybe. So there you go. What else would you expect in a little basket of watches than a 3-inch nail? What were these? Oh, they were Sydney 2000. They were Olympic pins, but just the cardboard backing from them, so they're no good. That's all that's in there, unless there's a gold necklace falling down the bottom or something. Okay, well, that's going to need a bit of research. I think we'll try and finish this one off before we look at anything else. This box might go through a few videos. Oh, we forgot to look in here. And we had a look in here the first time. I think it was just some snaps or some press studs. British snap. Now, I often keep these and just put them in a little box at the shop with lots of assorted, not jewellery, you know, sewing stuff like old cotton reels and little hooks and buttons. You used to get buttons on cards. And I just put them all in a box as a little collection and sell them at $5 a lot. So no real value there, but they'll go in with some of the other similar type things. And we have this bear that was a cologne. What was its name? Oh, it's an Avon one. Avon Fuzzy Bear. Sweet Honesty Cologne. Well, there you go. I don't really think he's worth much. I do have some Avon stuff in the shop. He's lost a bit of fur off his ear. I might put it with the other Avon. I might even make up a box of Avon stuff. We've got a few at $5 each, but they haven't been selling. So we might make a little collection and just add the bear to it. So, all right, there we go. Got a few watches to research. I'll be back with you soon. This has taken some time, but I'm finally back with you. I've been through them all. I've popped the backs off just about all of them. I've replaced batteries. I've got a few running. Quite a few are not running. And there's quite a bit of junk, but there's a couple of treasures amongst it. So all this stack here are all going to be, I don't know, I might try a little basket of them. Perhaps we can put them back in this basket at, I don't know, $2 a pick, just for a start. There's some nice bands in here. That's got a nice band on it. That one's pretty good. Even the leather band someone might want. This one's a Seiko. It's the best of the junk here, but it's very rough. And the screen, I don't know if you can see the LCD screen, it has a dark haze over the middle of it. I popped the back off and it had some corrosion in it as well. And I checked them out on eBay. A few of this style was selling, but only for about $30 to $40 in working condition. So it's just not worth mucking around trying to fix that one. The rest of them are pretty well just junky brands, just fashion watches, dress watches. And most of them had corroded batteries in them. Because remember, they've been sitting for a long time. So these are all the dodgy batteries. Some of them had quite obvious corrosion, but they were all pretty much dead flat. So I've pulled them all out. I didn't want to leave batteries in them. So I'm not going to really write down, maybe we'll just estimate $10 for all this, but I'm going to put them in the shop, perhaps at $2 a pick. And if whatever doesn't sell can maybe just go into a bulk lot for like $5 a lot or something. That includes this bracelet one up here too. The screen on that one, I don't think you could see it very well earlier. But it happens with these liquid crystal display screens. They kind of bleed and you get a black going right through them. And I don't think you can do anything with them. So there we go. That was all the junk. Now the better stuff and the ones that I've got going. These Colorado watches are both going. I'll try and get rid of the reflection for you. This one has a stopwatch as well, which seems to work. I think it was this button. And it has, there's that tenths of seconds and then seconds. And so it all works well. I did have to refit the second head. It had come loose and was floating around in there. But I got that pressed on okay. New battery in it. The band's not too bad. It's a leather band. This one is pretty well just a standard watch with the date. So they both work fine. I think I'm going to put maybe $30 each on those. They're vintage. I think they're like 1980s or 1990s, but they are working and they now have got new batteries in them. This little dress watch isn't a particularly valuable brand or anything, I don't think. I couldn't find much about it. If you can read that, it says Die Longer, but it's in immaculately clean condition. And I've put a new battery in that. There was no corrosion in it, and it's working fine as well. These should all say the same time. This one down here with the Pegasus, the flying horse on it. Whoops. This one, again, wasn't a particularly good brand. I don't think, but it's working fine. It's nice and clean and the band's okay. So maybe $10. This one, I don't think this has ever been used. It didn't even have a battery in it. Look how glossy it is. I haven't cleaned it. And because there was no battery in it, there was no corrosion. So I popped a battery in and I found one the right size and it's running perfectly. It has, what's this show, the day and the date. So it's the 8th of the 5th or the 8th of May, 20 past 5. And it works really well. Now, I don't think it's a particularly good brand, but it's a classic sort of 70s, early 80s digital watch in really good condition. I'm going to try maybe $30, $35 on that one. This one's the best one of the lot. This is a Seiko, or Seiko. I'm going to keep saying Seiko because that's how I've always pronounced it. It's running. It's an automatic. It does have some slight fractures to the crystal, but it's not badly scuffed or scratched. And it's been running for an hour, and all I did was this a few times. So it seems to be going well. And I think it was a 1969 model. I did look up the number. One's in good condition on eBay with a band and everything. We're selling for around 200. I think there was one a bit less, and some people were asking quite a lot more, but they did actually sell. Given that this one needs a new crystal, possibly needs, well, it would probably need a service. I'm going to put that in the shop for about 125. We'll see how we go there. The other Seiko one is up here, and it's very rough. I did peel the tape off it. It does run. Oh, no, it doesn't. Now, this one's missing the second hand, and again, it's an automatic, so I gave it a wind, but it didn't move the minute hand or anything, so it's not working. It's really only a parts watch because, yeah, obviously the crystal's very badly damaged. It's pretty rough all round, and yeah, it is missing second hand as well. We might just put $10 on that for a parts watch, or I'll keep it here because I do plan on trying to fix watches at some stage in my life, whenever that may be. Maybe I'll put it in the shop for $10. If it's still there and I need it, I can grab it. This one was a Citizen, and it's running, or at least second hand's moving, or was. It's stopped again. So it does run. There we go. But the minute hand, oh geez, we're having trouble with reflection here, aren't we? The minute hand is loose, or when I go to move it, it doesn't move properly. Let's see if we can do it. It's moving now. But at one stage it was stationary, and I was just able to move the hour hand. So it's got some issues, but it is actually running. It's a bit larger diameter than the, oh no, it's about the same than the Seiko. Anyway, I don't think they're as sought after as the Seiko, but it does work, and it would be fixable given that most of it's still pretty neat. It's got all that engraving on the back, but there's not too much of the gold plating worn. I'm probably going to say about $40 on that one, maybe $45, but it certainly has issues. So we're going to get a little bit of a return from these. I'll add them up in the notepad shortly, but they were the best ones out of the lot. This was all the junk, plus we had some mystery bits and pieces. And don't forget our little fuzzy bear over there. We'll try and get 5. Well, we won't get 5 for him. Okay, we'll try and get 5 for him. I'll put him with the other Avon stuff, but I don't expect him to sell. The bangle, we might try 5. And this rug tufter, or whatever it was called, we might try 5 on that. So I'll get my list out and we'll see what all this adds up to. Okay, prices just as mentioned, give or take a few bucks here and there, which means that our total for this section is $335 plus $220 from the other day, $555 potential return at this stage. Now, for those of you who were guessing the total from this box, we still have all this to go. So for those who said around 500 to 600, I think you're dead in the water. I don't know what's in the rest of it. It might be all junk. Maybe it'll only add up to 50 bucks. Maybe there's a few hundred more. So anyway, that's what we've got to for this episode. I've still got a few little trinkets here, no real value. I still want to find out what this is, so let me know if you can help there. The radio knob I will keep here. And I'll pack up the good ones now, and they can all go in the shop tomorrow. If there's anything here you particularly want, by all means, send me a message. email, which is on my About tab, but it's theultimaterecycler@gmail.com. Or you could even join my Facebook page, which is the same name, The Ultimate Recycler. And quite a lot of people ask questions there, post photos of various things. And I always share links to my videos. So if you don't always get notifications through YouTube, hop onto Facebook page and I'll share a link every time I put a video up. A quick look back at the previous week, we did sell a flat belt. I did a half price thing because he's a local bloke, Justin, who calls in the shop all the time. So happy to give Justin a bit of a discount. And the elephant bowl has sold as well. Nothing else has gone yet, but it's only been in the shop for a short time. So that's the first part of the box for those who didn't see the last video. And I haven't updated the grand total for a few episodes. I'm not sure what we're up to, so I'll report on that in the next video. But this box at this stage anyway, $555 and counting. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video as usual. A lot of you do like the mystery that the emergency storage shed holds and we discover together. So that's a bit of fun. I certainly enjoy it. So I'll put these things in the shop this weekend unless I hear from any of you that want something put aside. A couple of people have bought stuff off me previously, or at least emailed me, and I've replied to the email but never heard back. So if you're wondering, maybe it's in your junk box, I don't know, but I always reply to emails even if I've got another sale for something and you're too late. I'll reply to all your emails anyway. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. I've had two people. Oh, one guy, I can't remember his name. But every time I send an email, it bounces and it says his mailbox is full. So not my fault. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.